Breaking. Beijing is interfering in our elections, trying to get Carney elected. This is your Canadian news in a clip. Bombshell reports, it's true. Beijing, which I'm going to have to use that instead of using the country's name that starts with a C, because the last time when I broke the story about Paul Chang, I got deplatformed. Who owns this platform? So, all the reports, I'm going to say Beijing instead of the C word. Now, this was a report that came out of Sam Cooper, Canada's best journalist. Site assesses that the campaign aimed to influence Beijing language communities in Canada, specifically Mandarin, Cantonese, and Hakka speakers, by manipulating narratives around political figures. In Carney's case, the activity began by amplifying his perceived alignment with the United States before shifting to target his credentials and experience. Now, I'm going to school you Propaganda 101. These are the media that are getting paid by your tax dollars thanks to the Liberal government. Listen carefully on how they word their titles. CTV, Elections Task Force detects Beijing information operation targeting Carney. CBC, security officials report a Beijing-linked online operation focused on Carney. Global News, Carney targeted by Beijing WeChat operation in Canada. Globe and Mail, election interference watchdog detects Beijing's effort to influence Beijing Canadians on Carney. BNN Bloomberg, elections task force detects Beijing information operation targeting Carney. Now, most people, they just read the headline and it sounds like, oh, wow, Beijing's trying to not get him elected. He's a good guy. That is not the truth. Now let's get to media that isn't paid for, isn't part of the propaganda arm of Canada. We'll go through just a few. National Post, Beijing government boosted Carney posts on popular social media platform. The Sun, Beijing actively promoting Carney Liberal campaign. Lily, Beijing launches interference campaign to help Carney, and it goes on and on. Be careful what you watch, be careful what you read. Propaganda is everywhere in Canada. For more and a better explanation, tune into tonight's episode on the Canadian Citizen Journal. I'm your host, Alias Tagai. Stay informed.